Never jousted a bum before?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, dino jump.
Why is a long-headed dinosaur a meat-eater? It should be a plant-eater. Paleontology all wrong!
Take a look at this and imagine it in HD.
I am imagining it, and it will be awesome.
Oh my god.
Even better. Oh man.
More dinosaurs! Wish there was a Yoshi cameo.
What is with you and cameos? You realize Mario and Kirby are from
I love
completely
cameos.
different universes.
Yeah. But I don't care.
You know what game's full of cameos?
Which one?
Link's Awakening?
That's true. Kirby's in that.
Yeah. Do you like that game, Tim?
Which one was that? I didn't hear.
Link's Awakening? I'm gonna
Yes,
judge
I
you
do.
depending on your answer. Okay. Good choice.
That reminds me, I still have to add money to my
Great.
3DS.
Great. We both drowned and it's all your fault. Because like the screen wouldn't go any further because you were that way.
And you're losing all your beads.
That ship
I
has
got
sailed.
2 swap notes and neither of them were from Dunn.
Oh, I gotta finish mine. Oh, I forgot. Sorry, I went on a tangent talking about that stupid ass article. What a joke, man.
How you enjoying FF7? You think it holds up?
Yeah, I think it definitely holds up in my opinion. Look-wise, no, of course.
Yeah, well obviously, okay, the graphics are garbage by today's standards, but...
And like, also the sound, the music, it's kind of like very MIDI-ish.
It is very MIDI, but I still...
It has like, it's very catchy. Still, it's classic, catchy tunes.
Yeah.
But they're definitely low quality. And if they were to do like a remake,
They'd have to redo all the music.
I think they should.
No, I agree, and they probably would, but that's my favorite video game soundtrack. Like, I think there's a sort of charm to the MIDI-ness of it.
Sure.
Well, they didn't change the stuff in, this is just a random observation, but apparently they didn't change the music for Ocarina of Time when they did that.
They didn't.
No,
You know, far
I don't
back
think
we
they did for Star Fox either, but I don't know. I played FF7 not too long ago, like less than a year ago, and I think it holds up wonderfully. I think it's still just as fun to play now as it was back then. You know, obviously it looks like crap, and you know, it's got a MIDI soundtrack, but
Oh, that was my fault.
I think that game gets a lot of crap, and I don't think it deserves it.
The problem is like all the backgrounds are pre-rendered, and so it's like really low resolution, and the polygons like don't really have like any interesting textures. They're kind of just like a color.
Yeah.
Grab the pterodactyl.
We're too busy falling in the water 100 times to do this thing.
The in-battle, like
Model.
models look okay. They're
Yeah.
they're still kind of gross, but they look okay.
They're decent.
Alright, you play him. You play him.
So
back
let me
to the-
just pick up on. Sorry, go ahead.
Back to the pre-rendered backgrounds a little bit. Like, I've noticed like a lot of like little stuff that I didn't really notice before. I must have until I forgot about it. It's kind of interesting to see like the little detail to designers, I guess, put in there. Like, there's a
Jump, get him. No, they're
a
not.
gun and a gun holster on the bed of the little inn area in Sector 7.
Mhm.
I was like, what happened here, man? Why is there a gun here, you know?
Yeah, there's a
Might
lot
as
of
well
neat
be
stuff like that.
sleeping on the job.
One of my favorite backgrounds in the whole game is one that you only see one time, where it's like you're like coming off the raid at the very beginning of the game, and you go through Sector 6, I think, and like it's this overhead shot that's pulled out way back, so Cloud's like super tiny, and there's like this wire in the foreground that like sparks occasionally. You know the one I'm talking about?
No, I'm not sure.
Well, I just think it looks so cool. I mean, it doesn't look cool, but it's like a really cinematic shot, you know?
hmm
That's one of my favorite backgrounds. I really like, probably my favorite part of the game is like Shinra Tower, when you have to like climb the HQ. And every floor is like all different, and there's all sorts of shit going on. There's like bathrooms and
hmm
There's shit going on in the bathroom.
yeah. But there's just so much, like every single floor of the building has like so much detail put into it. There's like a scale model of Midgar, and like bathrooms and air vents, and
there's a recreation room. with, like,
yeah, there's a gym
exercise
and
stuff.
a locker room, and just it's like it feels like a building. Shinra HQ feels like a real place that I would love to see, like, and be able to explore in person, you know. So that's probably my favorite part of the game.
I thought you were talking about like the back way where you just like climb the stairs.
I love that cutscene too, where like Barrett, Tifa. Every time I've ever just like climbed in a stairwell in my life, I just think of like Barrett just like being out of breath and just cracking jokes, and Tifa's like giving him shit. It's like that whole part of the game, like you can either, it's just so great. Like you get two options, okay, and it's like one option is to break in the front door and fight a bunch of battles and get a bunch of experience and maybe some rare items, or option two is like, you know, go up the stairs, fight no battles, get one rare item, but you also get this just like onslaught of like hilarious cutscenes with your party members just complaining about having to climb stairs. You know?
It's a lot of stairs, man.
It's a lot of stairs, it is, yeah. But it's just like,
It's like 5 screens worth of stairs, and it feels like 10.
it's probably 7 or 8 like
Yeah.
screens worth of stairs. Yeah, it just I think it's a really well designed RPG. Like the world slowly opens up to you more and more because you get like the buggy, and then you get the tiny Bronco, and then you get, you know, the High Wind. You can get chocobos also that open up more of the world. Like I just think it's really well designed. Like I think a lot of thought went into like planning the route that you would take, you know. It's kind of really linear, but it feels really open-ended, and I think
Yeah, I was about to
that's
say
a-
that. To me, it feels open-ended.
You guys
Yeah.
are speaking a completely different language right now.
Should we
Okay.
just stop talking about FF7?
No, go ahead. I'm just saying, everything's going
game.
straight over my head right now.
I think they designed the world map really well, because it feels really open-ended, but it's really not. Like you pretty much have to go to the right places in a certain order. There's a couple things you could do, or not do at all, but it's a pretty linear game. But it disguises it so well. I think it's just really well designed. Like, I'll give you that it's overrated. Like, I think Chrono Trigger and Mario RPG and most of the Pokemon games are all better RPGs. You know what I mean? But I don't think it deserves like the shitstorm it gets. I think just because it's so popular, people want to hate it. You know?
Well, that's how it is with most things nowadays.
Is there anything that's
so
popular that people
popular,
don't
everyone
hate?
hates it.
There's a lot of nostalgia for it, though. For a lot of people, that was like their first RPG was Final Fantasy.
Yeah.
I know.
It's very nostalgic.
Well, yeah, obviously.
My first RPG was Pokemon.
Obviously, it's tough to take off the nostalgia levels, but I played it within the last year or so, and I think it's really well designed. Like, it's not a perfect game, but I think it's really good.
Yeah, I agree. There's stuff to it that doesn't hold up, but at the same time, the gameplay holds up.
Yeah, it's really fun to play. Like, the magic system and everything.
Jesus, you're losing everything that we worked so hard to gain.
What's this guy's name?
Hot Wings.
Hot Wings.
Clever. Damn it.
Hot Wings.
You guys aren't gonna get the best patch that gets the racing level.
Yeah, I don't care.
Yeah.
And you can't destroy many of your enemies again.
I see Carissa's employing the just stand there and hit over again that strategy.
She's the only one who's hit him so far.
Dodge! Why do you guys not dodge?
Why not? Sucking. Don't get so. Okay, I'll do it.
NWA Dawn, you two are ridiculous. That's why you're out.
It'll do that too.
You straight up changed your me's name. You're ridiculous.
It's a clan.
You're the blue one. Wow, that was entirely your fault. Because I was on top of you and you walked right into the enemy. You know they can not hear you.
I can hear her.
Barely.
Barely.
This bus is pissing me off. I'm getting irritated. Can I throw you at him?
You got it right there.
Yeah, the ball thing. Oh, never mind. It's done. The yawn.
Get him, and I'll get all this shit.
Get him, Jay.
Oh my god, he's dead.
And you got the patch too.
Yeah, that's how easy this game is.
You can get hit 80 billion times and still get the best score.
On the boss levels. We did it. Wait.
What?
They did it.
We did it. We got the magic yarn. The magic yarn shimmered and spiraled and swirled high into the sky.
We got it. We got the magic yarn. The magic yarn weaved its way to the fabric of the kingdom. Oh wait.
You're delayed, so everything that I just saw, you are now reading.
The soundtrack is on, right? Don't they read it?
Yes.
I have not played this game in a long time.
It weaved its way into the fabric of the kingdom and stitched two pieces of patchland together.
Waddle Dees were very busy inside Castle DDD.
Meanwhile, at King DDD's castle.
No slacking off, barked King
I
DDD.
just visited the story.
The king noticed that one of his Waddle
Hey Don, go to your friends list and read my message.
Okay.
I
I didn't know King Dedede was a cardboard cutout.
That Waddle Dee was actually one
All
of
of
the
them
But he still has yarn DDD.
Now you know. And knowing
I
is
mean,
half the
yarn
battle.
Waddle Dees.
Soon Dreamland will be wrapped around my knitting needles.
Yin-Yarn's such a lame thing. He looks like he has a sombrero.
He does, and a poncho.
He's the first Hispanic Nintendo villain.
Yes.
He didn't go over the top.
What the hell would a Hispanic be in Kirby's land, in Kirby's universe?
Yin-Yarn. Yeah, it's a good thing
Pop
they were
star.
culturally sensitive and they didn't give him a sombrero and a poncho and a mustache. Oh, wait.